Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to dink it in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Oh, super find. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos, with 200 games under his belt now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rabiot. Now it's Bellingham. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
First quarter of an hour gone. It's a goal kick. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's played him through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. Irwin. And he's managed to get rid. Now that's well seen too. Van Bouten. It's Bellingham. And it's Rabiot. And that is out of play.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rodri. Air Force Club finding their passes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Look, it's a run defence, is this.
Heads it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Bellingham. Surlot. Cafu gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Gently done. Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Air Force Club have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Batistuta tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Up he goes! Superb goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aim forwards. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. Rodri. Rabiot. Kimmich's cross. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Air Force Club go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, shooting chance! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Air Force Club grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Rabiot. Number 16, Rodri. Number 77, Sirleaf. Number 2,
Air Force Club appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar. Number 19.
And here's Neymar. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Match was 28,599.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's got his work done. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's found support out wide. In with a header! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Kimmich. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. And here's Messi. He's got away, and the finish! Sticks it away! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 76 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Air Force Club are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, delightful ball. Picked out, hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Irwin does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Irwin. That is a great pick out. And the shot! He scores!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
They're still trying to make a game of this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is going out for a goal kick. Messi. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was
There will
just
be 5
poor
minutes
decision-making
added time.
and a weak execution.
Messi running with the ball. 5 minutes to add. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Messi. Neymar. He's found a way through. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Fiddles it through. Tchouameni. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. Certainly earned his keep there. Always onto this. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Has a goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? And that has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Now that's well seen too. Clips it so gently. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's an early cross. And he's there to get it away. And we have our very first corner. Cafu getting this one clear. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to...
Can he finish? Oh, it's there! Right back in the game! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Thuram gets good distance on it. Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka. Conte. Look at this. Hits one! And it's hoisted clear. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Kante. Overhit and out of play. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's in! There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Chance for the header! Yes! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. The pass has gone astray. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo pinches it off him. Who saw this coming? But, oh, he's been caught napping! And he's away! And Batistuta! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And it's Owen looking for the runner. Oh, can he get onto this? Palmer plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he was alert to it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Maldini. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Owen. Cafu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! We've got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Goes long and straight. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Madrid have reclaimed it. And that could set him on his way.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Maldini gets it clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
5 minutos de descuento.
Bastoni clears it away. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time then for the
16.
first substitution of the
El
game.
dorsal 17. Owen. El dorsal
Just
18.
eases him off the ball.
El dorsal
Nicely
4.
aimed pass.
El dorsal
Couldn't squeeze
7.
it through.
Serán sustituidos
Xavi Alonso.
por el dorsal 5. El dorsal
That is a
10.
great... He's had a hit! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
All square. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi, foot in. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Batistuta really isn't happy with himself.
Batistuta! Maldini clears it away.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Over to the left. He's played him through. Messi. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Stood up well to him there. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, they can break here. Beckenbauer. So it is still 0-0. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is a great... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Has a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Costa Curta. Think through. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pirlo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Half an hour played now. Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Thuram makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shevchenko. And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gets his pass away. Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He could be in here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona have been the team.
He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He can run onto that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has been cut short. No way through. Pirlo. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Pinches it off him. And it's Hullet. And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. Maldini. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Hullet. Beckenbauer. No way through there. Shevchenko. And that's not going to reach. And that should get the job done. Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Maldini. And it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer bops him off it and wins back the ball. He could be in here. Kaká.
That's going in strongly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter.
And Shevchenko! No, not quite.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And no, that was never going to make it. Kaká. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Shevchenko. That is lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. And it's Nedved. Cafu! Oh, perfectly measured that. Costa Curta. Now it's Guti. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gently done.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini can get it clear.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He could be in here. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Ci saranno 5 minuti.
5 minutes to add. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cafu. That'll be a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Owen. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's Nedved. Shevchenko. He's got away. Pirlo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Albertini puts his foot on the gas. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Well, they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Costa Curta, pass somewhat off target. Mbappe, spread out to the left. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Albertini.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Albertini. And it's Wilshere.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's a little off target. Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Deftly away. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cafu attempts a clearance. It's a good run down the right. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. Costa Curta. York. That's a nicely measured pass. And that's a good ball. Thuram. Messi. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Maldini. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Messi. Gently done. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Costa Curta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cafu. He won't be happy with that one. Van Bouten is there to clear. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta. Cruyff. Now Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Batistuta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wilshere. Beckenbauer goes sliding in. And here's Batistuta. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Wilshere. Oh, played right into his path. Just too much on that. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Cruyff. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And he's intervened well there. York. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and...
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that's really well manoeuvred. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 7. Drogba. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Wilshere. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read. Drogba. Costa Curta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's going to be a booking.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
David Villa. Played back in. Goalkeeper's ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. Decent hit! Oh, it's gone in! Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's through here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Cruyff. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Costa Curta.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Stood up well to him there. We are into overtime. Nicely aimed pass. Gets his pass away. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Batistuta. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Cruyff! And he's there to belt it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe goes in for the header! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo, Mbappe, Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Cruyff is herring after that one. Still goalless. Oh, played right into his path. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
He's won. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's been shifted off it. Thuram with a definite foul there. Mbappe.
Oh, that was expansive and...
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Zico. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zico has created one goal already. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Referee has just said play on. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Modric. It's Cruyff. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Zico. Zico. He's in, short, it's Nedved! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Cafu. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And right on half-time, that is telling. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Modric! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Modric is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Batistuta just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Tries to get it clear. Beckenbauer.
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thuram gets good distance on it. Jones could try cutting inside here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 21, Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 25, Messi.
Pinches it off him.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por
Almost an hour gone.
22, Owen.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. Modric. Jones. Czech claims it.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Here's a man in form. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now it's Jones. And he's managed to get free. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has left him in a heap. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Van Bauten. Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Owen. Mbappe.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's intervened well there. That is a great pick out. Now Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb... Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por...
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maldini calmly anticipates. And it's Zico. Nedved. Nedved!
3 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos, Zico. That's good running with the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. We have already started here. Thuram is the guilty party there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cech pulls off a sensational save. Ajax with the corner, they're first. Van Bouten with the clearance. Oh, that's nice. Pires will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bergkamp. It's Van Basten! Cafu with the clearance. Bergkamp.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think...
There's the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bergkamp. Pass is just off target. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Adams calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bergkamp. Shot could be on. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Otto climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Batistuta. Messi looking to add to his goal. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi hits one! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more dangerous.
There's the hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Otto. He's got space in the area. And that was very necessary. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's run loose here, and it's Schneider. He won't be happy with that one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. And they've got rid. They've won a throw in. Van Bouten. Maldini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams. Bergkamp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they could break here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Van Basten. Costa Curta. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run-up. He's in a great... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed. Can he get it through? Ajax are looking to go forward now. He could be in here. It's a goal kick. Are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that...
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi gets it away.
Was 51,832.
So we've reached the hour mark. And that's a superb pass. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Otto cuts it out. Beckenbauer does really well there. He is strong.
Substitution.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Neatly clipped into space. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here! Oh, no joy this time. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's shifting through the gears here. He might be in here. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 78 minutes is number 9, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Substitution for Ajax. Number 10, Messi. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bergkamp.
This has become
Coming
one
on the field,
superb game of football.
Number 4,
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckham.
Substitutions taking
Barcelona
place.
merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Played into space out wide. And here's Owen. Palmer. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And this is Pires. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ajax complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's gone backward here. Taken back. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Odo. He's found a way through. Thuram gets good distance on it. That's a good ball played into space. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.